Okay, so this is my new morning routine here in San Diego. A big part of why I moved here is the location, and as you guys know, I try to run every single morning. So being close to the beach is great because I can literally run at the beach, as you guys just saw in some of the B-roll. So I just got back to the apartment. It's about 7 a.m. I try to get my run between 6 and 7. I'll get up between like 5:30 and 6 just because I still work my job on the same hours and have to make some of the meetings work by about 7 a.m. So fortunately this morning, don't have one at 7, first at 7:30, so have some time to eat a little bit of breakfast. And it's mostly the same situation, but there's nothing in that bowl. Had some blood work done recently, and they said that I had high A1C, which is like pre-diabetic type situation, so I have to be on a low carb situation, which is why this is grain free. Hopefully that helps with it. As always, staying consistent. Got my Costco organic milk, real milk, because that is the only way to go and it actually tastes good. And of course, a banana. These are getting very ripe. Like when my girlfriend's about to make banana bread and I eat her bananas because they look ready to eat, but they're supposed to be for the bread. Yep, okay. Also, I will be having a shake. I have to be honest, these are not very good, but I got the Costco pack, so I guess it was worth it monetarily. So, being here in San Diego, one of the biggest things for me is being outside, because part of the whole point of living here was that the weather is so good like this, and so I can be outside and not be bitten by mosquitoes all the time, so pretty excited about that. So I try to do my morning routine for the most part outside the house in this little backyard area. Something I'd like to point out, as you guys noticed when I pulled this banana off the stem from the other bananas in the bunch, it broke right here. This right here at the stem is, I think, the biggest breaking point, however you would call that. I've been on this for years. Peeling a banana from here, not the way. When you peel a banana, you want to grab it like this, and you hold the stem, and you snap it, just like that. And it's always going to come off like this, for the most part. And then what you can do is pull each of the sides down, and usually pull this other side as one. And then you have a whole banana ready to eat, just like that, without having to mess around with it. So I realized I didn't really get into detail, but the morning run was about 2.5 miles this morning. I track it on Strava, which helps so I can see my pace, which was absolutely terrible. It's almost 9 minute per mile pace, which is very slow, but I'm not training for anything right now. I think right now my focus is maxing the Army fitness test, which is the same as the Army combat fitness test minus the ball throw, which is exciting because that was one of the like the 2 or 3 things that I didn't max. So fitness goals wise, that's kind of the focus, but other than that, the morning routine is pretty straightforward. I have to get up fairly early, as I talked about earlier, because my meetings still happen either on East Coast time or West Coast time, or Central time rather. And so being on the West Coast, my day starts pretty early. But those are really the main things for my morning and how I start my day here in San Diego. I always go on a run first and then eat my breakfast and then take a shower, get ready. Also turn on a cafe vlog if I'm not actually working at a cafe, so I get the vibe. And like I said, I usually like to work outside, but sometimes I get shy about taking meetings outside because I know I have neighbors and living in an apartment. This is the first time in a while I've had like people sharing walls or that I can hear over the fence because everybody's windows are all open because there's no AC here because you don't need it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys in the next one.